Surah Muzammil, the 73rd chapter of Al-Quran, the enshrouded one. Ayah number 6. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. I seek refuge in Allah from the outcast shaitan. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the Merciful, the Compassionate. Inna nashiyata al-layli hiya ashaddu wat'an wa aqwamu qila. Indeed, the hours of the night are more effective for concurrence of heart and tongue and more suitable for words. Truly, the rising by night is most potent for governing the soul and more suitable for framing the word of prayer and praise. Surely, getting up at night is the best means of subduing the self and is more suitable for uprightness in speech. Verily, the rising by night for tahajjud prayer is very hard and most potent and good for governing the soul and most suitable for understanding the word of Allah. Lo, the vigil of the night is a time when impression is more keen and speech more certain. Surely prayer by night is more intense in performance and more upright in devotional oration. Night prayer makes a deep impression and sharpens words. बेशक रात का उठना दिल जमाई के लिए इंतहाई मुनासिब है और बात को बहुत दुरुस्त कर देने वाला है. Surely getting up at night, about the meaning of the word Nashiyat al-Layl as used in the original, the commentators and lexicographers have expressed 4 different viewpoints. Number 1, that Nashia implies the person himself who rises at night. Number 2, that implies the hours of night. Number 3, that it means the rising by night. Then 4th, that it does not apply to the rising in the night but rising after having had some sleep. And Aisha radiallahu ta'ala and Mujahid had adopted this 4th viewpoint. The word ashaddu wat'an wa qila as used in the text is so vast in meaning that it cannot be explained in any one sentence. Its one meaning is as the rising for worship by night and standing up for a long time in the prayer is against human nature, and the self of man seeks ease and comfort at that time. This act is an exercise which is most effective in controlling and disciplining the self. The person who governs himself by this method and gains dominance over his body and mind becomes able to use his power in the way of God, can work more efficiently and firmly to make the message of true faith prevail in the world. The second meaning is that this is a very effective means of producing harmony and concord between heart and tongue. For during these hours of the night, none else intervene between the servant and his God. And whatever man or a person utters with his tongue in this state is the very voice of this heart. The third meaning is that this is a very efficacious means of bringing about conformity between the exterior and the interior of a person. For the person who in the solitude of the night would abandon his comfort and ease and arise for worship would do so only out of sincerity. Then can be no tinge of display and hypocrisy in this. The 4th meaning is, as this worship is hardened on man than the worship of the daytime, it develops steadfastness in him. He is enabled to walk in the path of God more firmly and can face and endure the hardships of that way with greater constancy and determination. Literally makes the speech most upright and sound, but the purport is to say that at that time men can read the Qur'an with greater peace of mind, attention and understanding. Ibn Abbas has explained it thus, that this is the most suitable time for a person to ponder over the Qur'an well. Abu Dawud. Subhanallah. Jazakumullah khairan kathira for listening. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.